시설이 엄청 많이 보인다.
So, for example, I like to do it sometimes.
와. Let's go. Vamos.
Vamos.
와우. Slowly.
I'll take you away to where the sun shines so bright, you can stare at the stars at night, you can tell me anything you like. I'll take you away to where the sun
No. 맞았어. No. Okay, we can walk here and we can call taxi. 와, 눈이 여기까지 이렇게. 지금 슬로프 아닌 데를 이렇게 보드 타고 오다가 길을 잃었어요. 또 눈이 막 여기까지 쌓여있어요. 그래서 걷기도 힘들고 엄청 힘들게 빠져나와가지고 지금 여기 도로를 걷고 있어요. 니제코 사는 친구가 데리러 와줄 것 같아서 조금만 걸으면 될 것 같아요. 거의 한 달치 운동을 지금 다 하고 있는 것 같아요. 그래도 많이 어둡기 전에 길을 잃어서 다행이에요. 만약에 혼자 있고 핸드폰도 안 터지고 이러면 너무 무서웠을 것 같은데 그래도 지금 여기 도난당한 친구들이 있어가지고
Yamarraide, New Yamarraide.
뉴 영화 라이드. 예! 신고.
괜찮아? 괜찮아?
This is 신고.
Shingo.
신고.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good person.
Very, very good person.
Our hero.
Huh? Hero. Our hero. Right.
괜찮아요.
Definitely hero. See you. Do you want me to help you? Yeah, that's it.
Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown.
Oh my gosh!
Beat just like a stakeout. Show me you got soul inside those
Nice.
little shoes.
And then keep going.
And you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh.
Ah,
Just the way you like
amazing.
just the way you like it.
Wait.
Hey.
So good, so fresh. Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown.
머리가 어렵어요. 머리끈도 잃어버리고. 지금 5시간 보드 타고 이제 해가 지고 있어요. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. Alright. Yeah.
나오나?
Man,
Walking down the avenue where we used to play. The house on the corner is still the same today as it was when we were children.
We're gonna go over here.
Innocent as innocent can be.
Yeah, straight to the right. Alright. We're on South Side.
No one quite like you. No one makes me feel like you do. Just a look in your eyes, a smile on your face. No one makes me feel that way.
Word for 5.
こんにちは。旅紬。旅紬。はい。
This is a good system. I like this taste. Again, cheers.
乾杯。
Goodbye.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Oh my gosh, I love kimbap. Yes. That smells yes. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, whoa. Because the Australian government has all this like inflation. I was like, why is Yemen?
Not bad.
Yes. All right. Amazing. Wow.
Original.
Off? Is that the
Yeah,
idea?
that's the idea. If it snaps off, you drink.
And then pass. Years ago.
You guys have masks?
와사비.
Fresh wasabi is not spicy.
Wake me up! I can't wake up! Save me! vulnerable at night. She's always been on her own. Doesn't need a man to fight. There goes my lady with her plans. We break all the rules when we can. I'm part-time singer in a band. Oh, she's washing dishes right now. Soon we'll be in Neverland. Yeah, she shines all the time.
Must have been snowboarding, eh? No.
No, follow me. Yeah.